What's going on, Kansas? Welcome to the Geechee Boy Intuition. I went and changed the name up because that's the name that I put the LLC under. So that's what we gonna call this now, Geechee Boy Intuition. And Kansas, y'all the first people I'm giving a love reading to with my new deck of cards. I got a couple new decks, but today we're gonna use this one and the regular tarot, so we can dive into a love reading for you guys and let y'all know what y'all need to know right now. Keep in mind that it's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there, but it's going to resonate with some, or most. And if not, just catch the next Cancer reading and hope that one resonates with you. The more you like, share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, you tap in with me, I'll be able to tap into your energy, and maybe the next one will resonate with you. So, yeah, that's how that works sometimes. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, Cancer. This is for all Cancer, all placements. Get into it, see what's the love message for you guys, what y'all need to know pertaining love. Once I got spirit, what do they need to know pertaining love? Well, someone is out here saying or thinking that no one else compares to you. So this could be a past person that y'all guys have moved on from each other, but they could be realizing that no one compares to you, no matter where they go, who they meet, who they date, who they have sex with. Nobody compares to you. I say, can you still trust he? I'm getting two different scenarios with this. I'm getting either like, say maybe you and a person separated, but y'all still keep in contact and shit like that. And he may know about your new person or a newer person that you've been dealing with, and he or she, and this person could probably want to know, can you still trust this person? Or do you feel like you can trust this person? Someone is also saying endings aren't always endings. So I feel like you and a person could be over with, but I feel like they think and believe that y'all aren't done. It says, how did we go from everything to nothing? So I feel like, yeah, somebody is really reminiscing right now, realizing nobody compared to you, trying to figure out where y'all went wrong with each other in each other's lives. It says, we're both waiting for the other to make the first move. So if you didn't notice, you could be waiting on a person to make a move. You could be waiting on a person to make a move. And sometimes like, because I do this sometimes too, like, like you could talk to somebody and even if you let it be known that, you could talk to me, you could do this, you could do it, make it that place feel comfortable to do that. I still will move in a way like, I don't want to come off overbearing. I don't want to come off like this or like that. So maybe you and another person is doing this right now. Like, but I feel like y'all on the same page. Like, if you didn't know that, now you know that. If that helps any with your situation. And someone's saying, I really thought you'd always be here. So I don't know if there's somebody that took you for granted or something, and they just thought and believed that they could never see themselves without you. They never actually thought you would ever leave. You would never be apart from them. Whatever. And it says here, the truth isn't always black and white. The truth isn't always black and white. I feel like this truth could be about anything. This could be about the truth about in the past. Right now, how you feel. But I feel like whatever this truth is, could be what caused this ending between y'all, this distance between y'all, or just got it to the point where it is now. And it says, hearing your name still makes my heart race. I feel like, especially when I'm talking to a feminine energy, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a mutual feeling. That hearing your name still makes my heart race. And when you see this person call your phone or something like that, y'all make, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it kind of excite the both of you. When you reach out to them, they reach out to you. Even if they play it cool or try to play it cool, like it's not doing something to them emotionally, it is. But okay, I'm in the regular tarot now. First card that came out, the Two of Wands, the Judgment, and Four of Swords. Somebody is in deep regret right now, and according to the first spread, we already seen that with this no one compares to you, and I thought you would always be here, and shit like that. Endings aren't always endings. Someone is in regret about something they could have did in the past. They dealing with judgment, going through karma right now, and they could be also self-reflecting on trying to heal and become a better version of themselves so that way they can connect with you again. Or they just want to heal the connection between you two. Yeah, if they had a bunch of toxic, sneaky ways, a bunch of caused a bunch of conflict, arguments, acting like in competition with you, 555, they changing that. That's what's changed. They changing about themselves. 555 is confirmation. We speaking about change, and that 555, which represents change, came out. Yeah, someone's sad right now, man. Five of Pentacles energy. It's like the mood they could be in right now could be affecting their stability, affecting their ways of thinking. This could be an air sign. And I feel like if anybody been dealing with an air sign, it's mostly a masculine because it's feminine energy coming out. But this doesn't have to be a male or a female. Just because the Queen of Swords come out does not mean that that's a woman that is talking about. So take it as it resonates if you're dealing with an air sign. Five of Pentacles, financial or health difficulties, feeling left out or extractorized. Worrying about your security, a chance to clear the energy blockages. Yeah, I ain't never seen that word before. But yeah, like I was saying, this person, stability is being affected by this mood that they're in. Somebody could have also been dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Gemini. No, sorry. Somebody definitely could have been dealing with Gemini because I did not mean to say that. A Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Somebody also could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, there's somebody from your past. Definitely somebody from your past. We know that. They could be a Cancer, or they could be coming in with a Chariot. This could be an air sign. They could be coming in with an offer of some sort, trying to make some type of attempt to rekindle things or be in a connection with you or make y'all bond closer. I feel like this person could try to do this in a toxic way though. I feel like even though this person is healing, they might not be fully where they need to be, but I feel like they don't want to let time go by too long, and they just like let the opportunity blow by them. They may know they're not ready, but they feel like they want to say something. This person could feel like y'all soulmates, or when y'all was together, y'all felt like this was a soulmate connection. Two of Cups. Yeah, this was a real deep bond. You can have your guard up towards this person right now. And it's probably because you know they going through karma or deserve karma. Since you let go of them, some secrets, some deception, betrayal, like for something like that. Whatever the reason was for you letting go. Anything else with Cancer spirit? So that Cancer is need to know. Yeah, they coming in with a one last attempt. They don't want to. I'm not gonna say a last attempt, but they just coming in to do something because they don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Trying to come in before it's too late. They could come off as trying to offer like teamwork or something like that. Some type of business proposal. And I feel like this could be something that you desire. Maybe somebody you can have a business with, somebody you can, make money with or something. They could be coming trying to propose something like that. But you can have your guard up towards them because of a heartbreak or betrayal that this person put you through. And it's going to take if you even were to consider it, it's going to take a lot of strength for you to even deal with this person or deal with anything involving this person. Even though you may feel like when you hear this person's name, it still make your heart race. Or when this person hits your phone up, it make your heart race. It puts you in a real deep state of emotion or something like that. Okay, I feel like with the world card coming out in reverse, this trying to get back, and even though this person is coming back towards you, I feel like right now, because this person still needs healing, it's just going to lead to disappointment, heartache, heartbreak. So that's why you being advised to protect yourself. This also talk about like having your guard up or something, but protect yourself from heartbreak. Strength card being here. It's like y'all, you not ready. This person ain't ready either, but it's like they just don't want to lose you. Or they don't want to be no longer cut out of your life. I've been there and done that on both ends of this shit. So I understand this completely. Nothing good ever came from going backwards for me personally. You know what I'm saying? I know certain people go through shit and reconnect and be married and happy forever and shit. Everybody's story different. But for me and most people, I realize it's not meant to be going backwards and shit. That's just me. I don't listen to me. I don't know y'all connection and shit. I can't speak on that, but me personally. And then another thing I noticed too, like, you know, when you listening to all these love songs when you're trying to get a person back in your life, how many of these people, these rich and famous people, made a whole song about somebody who they did dirty? How many of these people actually got that girl back? You know what I'm saying? I had to really think about that shit. Like, how many of these niggas actually got that woman back? Not too many of them. A lot of them, but not. It ain't end well with that. They you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the past is meant to be left in the past. But like I said, nobody know y'all connection but you and that person. But I feel like if you feel like you gotta hold back from a person to heal, or you gotta guard yourself from a person, I feel like you should just move on. Cut them out your life completely. Let go of that shit even energetically. And then if it come back after you heal, then that's when you can use your discernment to know if there's something you could deal with again or not. Don't just force yourself in a situation because you don't want a person to move on or this, that, and the third. Because one thing I learned, once you heal, you might not even be the same. You might not even be into the same things you was once into, because you might realize some of that shit was from trauma, and that's not really what you want and what you move. That's just something you adapted to. And once you realize that, like, your type in a person can change. Everything can change just from you healing and evolving. Like, that shit changes everything sometimes. And that's why I say, if you feel like you can't, or you not healed enough to deal with a person, cut that shit completely out. Wait till you healed, and if it come back, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And going in a direction with the brand new is always better and easier on your heart and on your mind, because you don't have to take nothing serious. This person can't affect your emotions like that. But I'm not gonna say you don't have to take it serious, but be as serious as the commitment you make. You know what I'm saying? You just friends with a person, then you be serious to that friendship. You whatever, whatever it is. But yeah, with that being said, man, I hope that this reading helped somebody, Cancers. And yeah, man, until next time, man, y'all tap in with me for a personal reading, which is $35 right now. You can email me at magicmarco144@gmail.com. And just send me a message or something, tap in with me, and we can set up a time and date to get you a reading, a personal reading, and tell you what you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going through a lot of obstacles in life and you're trying to get right, you don't know what direction to go in. A reading would always help with that. That's why I always watch tarot readings, because when I get to a fork in the road, I make sure that I'm on point so I don't make mistakes that can cost me. You know what I'm saying? Because those warnings from tarot will save you money, time, energy. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes this shit you just can't afford to waste none of that shit. So that's one reason I do this, because I feel like this is important for anybody who want to just be 10 steps ahead in, I'm not gonna say every area in life, but majority of it, so you can dodge unnecessary things. Like, especially a lot of people don't know about how the Mercury retrograde affects us, Pluto retrograde, all these different retrogrades, how it affects us. Some of them financially, like, and some people don't know that, and then they use those times to make big investments and lose those investments because they don't know that you're not supposed to make those type of investments during certain retrogrades, because it's damn near like a 75 to 90% that shit gonna go wrong. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on your zodiac sign too, because we are all affected differently. But yeah, man, tap in, man. Study the moon phases, study the retrograde, so you know when these things are happening. Cause that's the main time I go to tarot. As soon as the retrograde going on, or now I can tell by by going through something that I'm trying to dodge, that a retrograde got to be going on. So it's always good to be aware, man. But yeah, until next time, y'all.